16 video about keep practicing English. And actually, today topic we're gonna focusing on one of the one of my interests that I found really interesting to tell to you is that about the Vietnamese cultural and like destination. Yeah, you know that. One of the one of the advantages of Vietnam right now is the travel with the low price and with a beautiful like beautiful view, beautiful sightsee, and a lot of experience you can have in here in Vietnam. So today's topic we gonna take a look in some like Vietnam the most famous places uh, and so today we gonna yeah so we will going to find places that had the most interesting and the most great by people. So let's figure out. So I gonna search on Google that the most uh, travel travel places destination in Vietnam. Destination Vietnam review. Vietnam among 10 destinations in the world survey. And this is from a web page, Vietnam VN Express. Oh, it's not. It's contained a video and it's not listed in here. So maybe we gotta find something to readable. Yeah. And Vietnam net. Hospitable. What is hospitable? It's like hospitable. Yeah, it seems like hospital, but hospitable. Hospitable, like friendly from the local person that they also welcome you to like in a situation like this. If you are almostly like a visitor to a destination, but some local people they have a lot of welcome, very welcome to have you in have like dinner or meals. That's a hospitable, hospitable, hospitable. Yeah, this is the hospitable meaning. And pages on article from Vietnam Net. There are 10 hospitable tourist destinations. First is Hội An, located in Quảng Nam, Phong Nha, Quảng Bình, Ninh Bình, Mũi Né, Bình Thuận, Tuy Hòa, Phú Yên, Mai Châu, Hòa Bình, Đồng Hới, Quảng Bình, Sapa, Lào Cai, Côn Đảo, Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu. Yeah. And today, actually, we gonna one of the like the interesting destination to me is that like Hạ Long Bay, you know, Hạ Long Bay. Yeah. So Hạ Long Bay. Yeah, so we gonna found something interesting in a web page like welcome to Hạ Long Bay. UNESCO, yeah, one of the this Hạ Long Bay is one of the destination had it's one destination here to list this in UNESCO. Yeah, Turkey, the group, like, yeah. So today topic is that the Hạ Long Bay. Yeah, and Hạ Long Bay, Bay, Hạ Long Bay, and the Hạ Long Bay in the Gulf of Turkey, Gulf of Tonkin. Sorry. Hạ Long Bay in the Gulf of Tonkin includes some 1,600 islands and islets, 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 island and islets, forming a spectacular seascape. My turn pilot. Seascape. My limestone pure. Yeah. So in one sentence, that also has some new words to me. So it's a little bit slow here, but okay. Hạ Long Bay in the Gulf of Tonkin. Like the Gulf of Tonkin is like in the north, in Pacific, in the north. That's like I want to, actually I in Vietnam, but I don't know this. Is it before 1975? It's called Vịnh Bắc Vân. It's between Vietnam and China. Gulf of Tonkin. It's the part of Vietnamese in the north that's between Vietnam and Chinese. In Vietnam and Chinese. Yeah, it's located in Sông Hồng. Yeah, it's the area in the north between Vietnam and China, and it's located beside the like Pink River, Hồng River, and it includes some 1,060 and 600 island and island and islet. Yeah, like small and big island is, yeah, islet, that means a small island, forming a spectacular like forming a spectacular seascape of the limestone pillar, like forming a spectacular like creation to like a so good, a very good a screen sea view, you know that, the sea view, like, so it's forming a spectacular seascape of limestone pillar. Limestone pillar. Spectacular. It's forming a spectacular seascape of limestone pillar, and because of the precipitous, a lot of word here, and because of their precipitous nature, precipitous, precipitous nature like attitude, like character of something, like because of their precipitous nature, like character of the, like you going to the bridge and it's like pers- right? Precipitate, 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 like in you coming to the bridge and it's like it's going to like a mountain, precipitate, 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 precipitate nature, like you the mountain and precipitate. Yeah, you know, like see precipitate. You ride bicycle in the precipitate that you have to cycle through the bridge. You know that. You know what I mean. And most of islands are uninhabited, uninhabited, uninhabited. Uh, Most of the island are uninhabited, uninhabited. Like no one live in here, in there, and unaffected by human presence, by a human reason. Reasons like you are you are staying there, like the human present like uh, half human like that, and most of the island are uninhabited and unaffected by a human presence. The site outstanding scenic, scenic, the scenic, the site outstanding scenic beauty is completed by its great biological features. The site's outstanding scenic beauty become the site's outstanding scenic beauty is complemented by its great biological features. Yeah, you know that this is the islands that are uninhabited and unaffected by human presence. So it is a outstanding scenic beauty uh, by its great biological interest. Like researcher, they want to know like about uh, what's the opposite side of animal. So sorry, the Wi-Fi is loaded now. So maybe okay. By its biological interest, because the researcher is really interested in some like there is the opposite side of animal. Yeah, and because it's contain most of the tree, like tree and so on. And we and its outstanding universal value of brief synthetic synthesis. Sorry, because the interrupted by the Wi-Fi, so it's actually waiting a little bit slow. And okay, we continue. Headland Bay, located in the Gulf of Tonkin, with within Quảng Ninh province, in the northeast of in the northeast in the northeast of Vietnam, is 165 kilometers from the capital of Hanoi, covering an area of 43,400 like I don't know how to read this hectare yeah hectare and including over 1,600 islands and and is islets, most of which are uninhabited and unaffected by humans. It forms a spectacular seascape of limestone pillar and is an ideal model of a major Karst landscape development. A major Karst landscape develop a major Karst land a Karst landscape. You know that a major Karst landscape. It is a major landscape. An ideal model of a major Karst. You know Karst, not Karst, but Karst. A major Karst landscape developed during a warm and wet tropical climate. Climate. And the properties exceptional scenic beauty is completed by its great biological interest. So we know that the Halong Bay is located in Gulf Tonkin, in Gulf Tonkin, and in the Gulf of Tonkin, in the Gulf of Tonkin, within Ninh Bình province, in the North Sea, in the northeast of Vietnam, is 165 kilometers from the capital of Hanoi, and is covering an area of 43,004 hectares, and including over 1,600 like 1,600 islands. Including over 1,600 islands, most of which are uninhabited and unaffected by human presence. It forms a spectacular seascape of limestone pillar and an ideal model of a major Karst landscape developed during a warm and wet tropical climate. The property exceptional scenic beauty is completed by its great biological interest. The outstanding value of the property is centered around the down limestone Karst landforms, displaying spectacular pillar with a variety of coastal erosional feature like coastal emotional uh, coastal erosional like coastal emotional like in my village had a river that affected by like it's also affected by coastal erosional like without tree on the land it like falling apart of the river and it's make the streets smaller and if have the like the tree to remain the lane is not happen the like the event like coastal erosional. Yeah, so coastal emotional like soil mon like secular. Yeah, feature and such as edge and case. Arches and caves we form nature's majestic nature's scenery. Uh, the repeated regression and transgression of the sea on the limestone Karst over geological time had produced a major landscape of cluster of conical peaks and islet tower which were modified by sea invasion, adding extra element to the process of lateral undercutting of the limestone tower island. Element to the process of lateral undercutting of limestone and tower island. Lateral undercutting. Lateral. Yeah, so outstanding value of the property is centered around the down limestone carved landform and displaying spectacular pillar with a variety of coastal erosional feature. Coastal erosional like you remember the river and the tree story, right? And its coastal erosional features such as arches and caves, which form a majestic nature scenery, and the repeats of regression and transgression. The repeated and the repeated regression and transgression of the sea. Like in Kenyang province, we have a transgression of the sea area like Phukeng. It's a real called transgression of the sea. And the repeated regression and transgression of the sea regression like different like opposite side of transgression of the sea on the limestone caps over geological time. Time has produced a major landscape of cluster of conical peaks and isolated tower which were modified by sea invasion, adding an extra element to the process of lateral undercutting of limestone tower and islands. So we can sum it up to this video is as the Halong Bay with outstanding universal value. We are focusing on brief synthesis. Halong Bay is a roving Dutch Halong Bay. Halong is a bay located in the Gulf of Tonkin within Quang province in the northeast of Vietnam. Is 165 kilometers from the capital Hanoi. Covering an area of 43,400 hectares and including over 1,600 islands and islets, most of which are uninhabited and unaffected by human presence, and is from a spectacular seascape of limestone pipe pillar, and is an ideal model of major karst landscape developed during a warm and wet tropical climate, and the property exceptional scenic beauty. Scenic beauty is completed by its great biological interest, and the outstanding value of the property is centered around the around the drought limestone cap landform Karst. Karst. And around the drought limestone caps landform display aspect land forms. Land forms display spectacular pillar with a variety of coastal erosional feature, coastal erosional like the river and the tree, and the tree can have the river like escape, avoid of land like lands coastal erosional features such as arches and caves, which form a majestic nature a majestic natural scenery. Nature scenery, like we can use majestic to the destination of travel of a scenery to express their like so big and it's big and like beautiful and great, so very great, like big and beautiful. Yeah, and it repeat that regression and transgression of the sea on the limestone cup over geological time has produced a major landscape cluster conical peak. Yeah, and the outstanding value of property is centered around a limestone cap landform display a spectacular pillar with variety of coastal erosional features such as arches and caves, which form a majestic nature scenery, and the repeated regression and transgression of the sea on the limestone cap over geological time has produced a major landscape of cluster of conical peak. Conical like nature non land in Vietnam he had conical shape peak, yeah, conical peak like the top of non land, yeah, and isolated tower which were modified by sea invasion like uh, invasion have several meaning such as it's also such as like some country invasions another country um, like it is attack a country attack to another country like Russia and Pakistan. It's Russia and Ukraine. Uh, it's the attack from Nga to Ukraine is called invasion. It adding an extra element to process of lateral undercutting of limestone tower and islands. So this video is too long right now, so